So the key features of chemical reactions are that compounds are broken up or formed, at least one new substance is created, measurable energy change happens, and no atoms are created or destroyed. So just to recap that, which of the following is not a feature of a chemical reaction? At least one new substance is created, that is a feature. Compounds are broken up or formed, that is a feature. Often accompanied by detectable energy changes, that is a feature. And then atoms are created or destroyed is not a feature. Remember, no atoms are created and no atoms are destroyed in a chemical reaction. And what happens during a chemical reaction? Compounds can be broken up or formed. No atoms are created or destroyed. At least one new substance must be formed, and a detectable energy change is common. So chemical equations. A chemical equation shows what happens in a chemical reaction using symbols or words. The reactants, which are the chemicals that are reacting in the experiment, are on the left-hand side, and the products, the chemicals that are being formed, are on the right-hand side. And word equations are for the creation of, say, sodium oxide, would be something like sodium plus oxygen, and then an arrow to the right goes to sodium oxide. There are also symbol equations. So symbol equations must be what we call balanced, and that means it must have the same number of atoms of each element on each side of the equation. So if there are two oxygen atoms on the left-hand side of the arrow, there must be two oxygen atoms on the right-hand side of the atoms. And remember, this is because atoms aren't created or destroyed in chemical reactions. So for example, the balanced symbol equation for that same reaction for the creation of sodium oxide is, if you were just thinking sodium plus oxygen goes to sodium oxide, it would be Na plus O2 plus Na2O. But at that point, you've only got one sodium on the left and two sodiums on the right, so we need to do something about that. So if you changed it to 4Na plus O2 goes to 2Na2O, then we have 4 sodiums on the left and 4 sodiums on the right, and you also have 2 oxygens on the left and 2 oxygens on the right. So let's recap some of that. So reactants versus products. So reactants are found on the left-hand side of chemical equations, and products are found on the right-hand side of chemical equations. And just to recap that word equation for the production of sodium oxide, sodium plus oxygen goes to sodium oxide. Some key features of chemical reactions. So often they're accompanied by a detectable energy change. Compounds are broken up or formed. No atoms are created or destroyed, and at least one new substance is created. And those key features again, so compounds are broken up or formed, at least one new substance is created, no new atoms are created or destroyed, and measurable energy change can be detected. So the two types of chemical equations, remember they're word equations and symbol equations.